This is the Transference Reflection for Google and Education. In the exploration stage, I think my initial beliefs for this class were really in the form of a question of how do you make an entire class out of Google? I expected it to be basic. I expected it to be, because it was basic, boring. My district where I work, we have fully embraced Google, and we've had numerous professional developments on Google, and so I felt like this was going to be lots of review and lots of basics that really, quite frankly, were just a waste of my time. For the explanation stage, here's how my expectations matched up with reality. So obviously, as I said, my expectation was the question, how do you fit Google into just one class? Okay, now you'll see that's still a question, but that's very different in tone from my initial question. And that's because I learned a lot about the different tools that Google offers. Obviously, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Forms, Google Sheets, Google Slides, etc. There's a whole slew of offerings that Google has for teachers, has for education, has for anybody that has Google on their Chromebook or computer. At the end of the day, I think it's a valuable on-the-ground application in implementing for assignments in my classroom, as well as my instruction for the students in my classroom. And that's just one small niche. I think there are a lot of different applications for teachers, administrators, or anyone outside of the school realm as well. For my conjecture stage, phrases the question, how can educators utilize the tools Google offers to enhance instruction? That'll be enhancing it for teachers, enhancing it for students, enhancing it for all the other stakeholders involved in the educational process. In the analysis stage, as I mentioned previously, Google offers a number of different tools such as Drive, Docs, Forms, Sheets, Slides, and all the other tools as well as the add-ons to support and enhance learning. Some of the things that Google does as well as or better than anybody else, it enhances collaboration, which obviously anytime people are collaborating, they're going to share ideas, they're going to exchange ways of doing things, and at the end of the day, that's learning. People sharing and exchanging ideas is learning. Some other things that Google does exceptionally well would be increasing organization. So if you're someone like me who's functionally disorganized, Google can really help enhance the way that you organize things, as well as ease of access. For me personally, if I am looking for a Google Doc that I just worked on recently, I can go to my Google Drive, I can try and search for it and pull it up. If I'm using Google Calendar, I can use that to organize my schedule and make sure I'm not missing meetings or appointments. There's a lot of different features that work very, very well to improve the ease of access with Google. Knowing that the district is going one-to-one Chromebooks next year, I think fully embracing Google is something we need to consider and make sure that we make a priority for all teachers and all students. The connectivity of tools with Google Classroom, Gmail, YouTube, etc. It's amazing how user-friendly Google is and how well it works with other applications and other things that teachers are using in the classroom. Google is very user-centric. I think I personally, as well as we as a district, need to continue practicing to build on our new foundation of knowledge with Google. And I think beyond that, we need to train our students how to harness the power of these tools. I think as a teacher, I've seen that students are proficient with using these things, but as with anybody, there's room for improvement. There's room for students to become more efficient and to use the tools more effectively. And so I think this is something we need to be intentional about training our students to make sure that they're prepared to use Google successfully, consistently. And last, I think we all, students, teachers, administrators, everyone within the district, we need to be willing to explore new ideas and try new things, because that is how we're going to continue getting better in the future. Because one of the things that Google does exceptionally well is they continue to grow and they continue to make improvements and they continue to listen to feedback to make sure that they have the best product available to their users. So in summary, Google is a game changer in the classroom, and we need to make sure we're doing everything we can to harness its power.